everyone, welcome back to a new lesson. I am Niharika. Well, I'm pretty sleepy this morning because I woke up pretty early and so wanted to crawl back in bed, but then I had these household chores to do. So anyway, in today's lesson, we are going to look at some words and phrases to talk about sleep. Well, yes, some English vocabulary related to sleeping and waking up. So we all love sleeping, and I'm sure that we all love to talk about sleeping. So here are some words for you that would help you to talk about it. The first one is go to bed. Now, go to bed is an action that you do. Well, you physically go to bed in order to sleep. So it's an action. Okay, so it is an action that you do in order to go to sleep. Now, if you look at another phrase here, fall asleep. Now, to fall asleep is something that happens to you. It's the process of closing your eyes and you fall asleep, okay? The moment you close your eyes from being awake, you fall asleep. Okay, so it is a process of closing your eyes and falling asleep. Now, many native speakers use these phrases in a similar way, okay? In fact, they think that it means the same. Now, there's not much difference. Now, when someone says that I went to bed at 10 last night, so probably he means to say that he fell asleep at 10 last night. But if someone says that I fell asleep at 10 last night, it means the same. However, if you end up saying that I usually go to bed at 11 p.m., okay, so it means that the actual meaning would be that you go to bed at 11 p.m. and then probably you read a book or you chat, okay, and then you fall asleep a little while later, okay? But when you say I fell asleep at 11 p.m. last night, so it means that you go or you start sleeping at 11 p.m. Okay? So that's how you can use these phrases. The next one is take a nap. Well, that's my favorite. Now, take a nap or siesta is a short period of sleep, okay, or sleeping for a short duration during the daytime, especially after your lunch. Probably you had something delicious for your lunch and now you are very sleepy. So you would take a nap. Now, in many countries, this short duration is called as siesta or siesta time. That is when people end up taking a short nap after their midday lunch, okay? And they really like it, I'm sure. So that's nap or siesta for you. The next one is heavy sleeper. Now, who's a heavy sleeper? Well, someone who can sleep peacefully. No noise can disturb him or her. So are you a heavy sleeper? Like if a bomb blasts or a loud siren doesn't disturb you, it means that yes, you are a heavy sleeper. So someone who doesn't get disturbed easily. Okay, now we have another phrase here, a light sleeper. Now, a light sleeper is definitely opposite to a heavy sleeper. Now, a light sleeper is someone who just wakes up with the slightest noise. So even with the dog bark, okay, or probably someone shutting the bathroom door would wake that person easily. So that is when someone is a light sleeper, okay? So someone who wakes up easily, okay, because of any slightest of noise and their sleep gets disturbed. Then the next one is to sleep like a baby. Now, you know how babies sleep? Well, they always sleep peacefully because they do not take stress, right? Their life is just amazing. So, to sleep like a baby is to have a sound sleep. So like probably after a glass of wine, I can sleep like a baby, okay? So which means I can sleep peacefully. I have a sound sleep. So that's to sleep like a baby for you. The next one is snoring. Now yes, snoring is another thing that's related to sleeping. And snoring is that unpleasant noise, especially if you're husbands. You know, it's like it's a loud breathing. It's a vibration of your respiratory organs. It sounds like, okay, it's like really annoying, especially when you're sleeping. This loud, unpleasant noise disturbs your sleep. So that's snoring for you. So snoring is that unpleasant sound of breathing. It's a loud breathing. Okay, so here are some words and phrases for you. Now let's have a look at some more. So here are some more words and phrases related to sleep. Now, tossing and turning. Now, tossing and turning is when you are extremely restless. You know, there are these nights when you are just not able to sleep, like you keep moving around in the bed and you cannot sleep peacefully. That is when you are very restless. That's when you toss and turn. So tossing and turning means being restless. So like there are nights when I keep tossing and turning, thinking about my presentation the next day. What am I going to do? I'm too nervous. That's when people usually get a little restless. They can't sleep peacefully. Okay, so that's when they move around in the bed. Then the next one is insomnia. Now, insomnia is a medical term used for habitual sleeplessness. So, it's a medical term, as I said, for habitual sleeplessness. It means that you just can't fall asleep. You can't sleep. You are like a night owl. You are awake all night long. So that's not good for health. So if in case you are facing insomnia, please go visit a doctor because it's not a good habit, okay? So it's habitual sleeplessness, which means insomnia, okay? Then the next one is to get up at the crack of dawn. Now, to get up at crack of dawn, it means to wake up early, like really early, which I can never ever do that unless I have to catch an early morning flight. So, to get up at the crack of dawn is to wake up. Okay, so to wake up early in the morning, okay? So that's, many people are also called as early birds, okay? That's another term or another phrase that you can use for the people who wake up really early. Okay, she's an early bird, which means she wakes up way too early in the morning, okay? So that's how you can use this phrase. And then the next one is sleep in. Oh, I so love to sleep in on the weekends. Well, sleep in is to be asleep until later than usual. Now, on weekdays, you have to wake up early, right? Your alarm clock, damn, that alarm clock wakes you up every morning. But on weekends, you sleep till late, okay? So you don't wake up like you do on the weekdays. So to sleep in, it means to sleep or to be asleep until later. Okay, later than usual. Okay, so maybe you can use this phrase like, oh, I think I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. So which means I'm gonna wake up a little late, okay? So that's how you would use this phrase. And then the last one is crawl back in. Now, you wake up, okay? You press your alarm clock and then you're so sleepy. You stretch, you twist, but then you just go back to bed. You want to go back to sleep. So which means you crawl back in bed, okay? So to crawl back in bed is you've woken up, but then you are so sleepy that you want to go back to bed. So it means that you crawl back in bed. So after waking up, or after you wake up, okay, so after you wake up, you will go back to the bed. Okay, so that's this phrase for you. If in case you love doing that, then please use these phrases. So now it's your turn. Let me know your sleep patterns or your sleeping habits. And do write into us and keep watching more and more videos. And I'll be back with a new lesson soon. Till then, you take care and have a great day.